Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It's Plumloup, welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be sharing a gameplay video playing with The Sims 4 for rent. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a mini let's play or if I'm just gonna share a few general videos showing off the gameplay with this new pack. But I made this sim, her name is Ayla Pitak, and with her I'm just gonna explore the world a little bit. I already played with her for a few sim days just to get adjusted to the pack and all the things that come with it, but I'll quickly introduce you to Ayla. She is a child of the village, family oriented, and she's also generous, and she actually just took over a apartment complex building from her father. It was a family owned building, but he started to get a little bit burned out from being a landlord, and this is why Ayla was more than happy to take over from him, because she is family oriented and she is generous. She would do anything to make her dad feel a little bit better. But here you can see her father, Kasem. Just ignore that he's an astronaut now. It's just he got a pop-up saying that he wanted to join another career, and this is just what he got, so let's just roll with it. But he's nosy, family oriented and perfectionist. And Ayla grew up with only her father. Her mother sadly passed away when she was a little bit younger. And then we also have Gon, and Gon is one of Ayla's good friends. He is cringe and a dance machine, and he currently works as a lifeguard over at the local beaches. Ayla secretly has a little bit of a crush on him, but we'll see if the game does anything with that, if this actually blossoms into a relationship or anything like that. I'm not sure. But Gon also got one of the new traits that came with the pack, which is being cringe, and Ayla doesn't mind that he is a little bit cringe sometimes. She can actually laugh about it and laugh with him, and she thinks it's actually quite adorable. But right now Ayla is just enjoying the nice cold water in Tamarang, because right now it's actually a heat wave and it's sunny. It's the middle of summer and it's really beautiful in this world, but it's also very hot. But I think Ayla cooled down from the warm weather. It says that deep in a pool on a hot summer's day is all one needs to forget the heat. So let's have her get out of the water, and maybe we can go back home so I can show you the apartment complex that she is currently the landlord of. And actually got her a bike, because the lot that the apartment complex is on is really far away from like the swimmable beach over here and the tiger sanctuary a little bit that way. So I felt like it was way easier to travel from place to place when she also has a bike. So that's why I gave her this cute little green bike. Her favorite color is green as well. She's also been collecting a few frogs because we are running low on money and we are trying to get the next apartment unit ready to rent out so we can have our first tenant, but we need money to do that. So that's why we have this frog that we are trying to breed. And she is also in the handy person career that came with the new pack, which is pretty fun. And she just had her first work day yesterday, and she's starting to make a little bit of money with that too. But here we are at the apartment. Oh, looks like actually our dad is here too, so let's just invite him in real quick. But I'll show you guys the build. Before this one I built several other apartments, but I just didn't like them. So this was my final try and I finally like this one a bit more. So this is the apartment that she is currently running. It is a pretty big building, has 4 units in total, and in the front there's a little community place as well. And then the top 2 apartments actually had a mold infestation, and all the furniture had to get out of the apartment because everything was infected with mold and it has to be completely redone. Looks like we're getting a call from Bess. Let's just donate one money or whatever. But these apartments are not livable right now. They need to be completely redone before they are actually rentable spaces. And then as for this apartment to the right, it's very close to being rentable. It just needs a few more things like a bed and like a couch and stuff, and then we can have our first tenant. And then right here in this little apartment to the left we have Ayla's apartment unit. The deal was if she took over the apartment building from her dad, that she could have one unit to herself and move out from her dad's place. So here you can see it. She actually started collecting some marbles as a little fun collection. And then you can see the kitchen over here with this cool new kitchen appliance in which you can make a lot of tamorani cultured food and stuff. And then we have the bathroom, really simple, and her bedroom as well. And then a few little details that we got from the night market, like this little tassel. And then also she got this one marble from the night market. But her dad is here right now and she's feeling really hungry, so maybe she could go ahead and cook up some food for her and her dad. Let's go ahead and make some Burmese samosa soup. Samosa by itself is already perfect. Who doesn't love deep fried anything, especially if it's filled with a spicy variety of veggies or meat? So let's make that for everybody. Looks like she also got this new wish, donate to a cause, because she is generous, so maybe we can pin that and she can do this. And another thing she actually wants to do is to stargaze with Gon. So maybe tonight we could go to the night market together with Gon and have some fun over there, and maybe look at the stars and release a few of those sky lanterns and stuff as well. I think that would be pretty fun. Oh yeah, also to get a little bit more money, I also started this little garden on the outside in which we have a few chrysanthemum flowers that we'll hopefully be able to sell soon and have our first tenant. My goal is to have the apartment ready by tomorrow. Oh no, don't eat any nasi right now, we're just making something yummy right now, like fresh and stuff. But tomorrow we have a little bit more work, and hopefully we can sell the flowers tomorrow as well, and then hopefully we can finish up the apartment over here. So hopefully we can then get our first tenant and start making a little bit of money, even though I did see some people complaining about not being paid rent and stuff, so I'm kind of scared about that, but we'll have to wait and see. But it looks like the steamer is ready, so let's go ahead and release the steam vent, which is pretty cool. I didn't know that worked like that. It looks like she got to pop up very cool hobbies. Ayla seemed to enjoy hearing about Kasem getting hands-on with his hobbies. You can always learn a lot from a sim who's passionate about a skill. Could it be that Ayla likes discussing hobbies? Yes, let's say just yes. But we're releasing the steam vent right now. And she got a little moodlet from that simmer satisfaction. Nothing quite like enjoying the delicious fruits of labor. But let's call to the meal so her and her dad can both grab a little bit to eat together. Oh wait, they put it over here. I thought we lost it, but this is a little slot to put food to, I guess. It's good to keep an eye on that. But they are just enjoying the food. Oh, looks like it's a little bit too spicy for Kasem, poor Kasem. But I don't know, I think I'll just finish up this afternoon, and then if it's starting to get a little bit dark outside, I'll meet up with you guys again, and then we can go and check out the night market together with Ayla and Gon. Okay, I'll see you guys then. So here we are in the part of the world where the night market will be. I think it starts at 6, so it just started right now. But we traveled to this beautiful botanical garden, I think it's called, and it looks amazing. And we're just meeting up with our friend Gon over here. We just did a tamarind truth. So it says, legends say Kunwei was temporarily enchanted by the Watcher to transform into a tiger. She was gifted with ferocious strength and fearsome agility. Could you imagine becoming a tiger? You'd never encounter it today, but it's still pretty wild to think about. So I think Kunwei is like the mother or something, and you can see her statue over... oh, look like Dad's calling us right now. He's saying if we want to come over, but let's cancel this because we just hung out with him and now we're hanging out with Gon, so maybe tomorrow. But what was I saying? Yeah, the statue of Kunwei, I think you can find it at the Tiger Sanctuary. But let's have them go ahead and head over to the night market. Look at the little tuk-tuk. That's adorable. But let's have them go over to the night market, which is right here. I adore the way it looks. It's so beautiful. All the lanterns have amazing colors and stuff, though I feel like it maybe could use some music or something to make it a little bit more lively, but still it's pretty cool, and I really like that they added this to the world. But let's have them head over here, and maybe Ayla could see if there's a new marble for her to collect. We don't have that much money, but we could still just take a little look. I did actually manage to breed another frog. This one is worth 35, so I'm keeping this one, and hopefully we can start making a little bit more money by using the froggies. And it looks like we made it. It's not easy convincing someone to take fewer simoleons for something they're selling, so that's amazing. So let's buy a discounted item now. And then we can get the marble for 60 simoleons. What a deal. Alright. Maybe we could introduce ourselves. Oh, looks like Gon is having a good time over there. Let's do a Tumblr introduction to this lady, so we can meet a few more of the people living in the world. That's amazing. But it looks like we got our first Tamarani introduction, also already completed these two aspects of the aspiration. One other thing that we need to do is meet a sim with the Trial of the Village personality trait. But looks like Ayla did want to stargaze with Gon, so maybe we could do that right now and ask him if he'd like to do that. And Ayla also got a new moodlet. It says over here, "Won't you be my neighbor?" Ayla always enjoys meeting her neighbors. It's a perfect chance to catch up or get to know one another. The relations like these are important to Ayla and allows a chance for her to offer her generosity into others. But look at these two, they're just looking at the stars right now, being adorable. And it looks like Ayla also got a new whim, shop at the night market. So maybe we could buy something else at one of the stalls. What is this guy doing? I think he's talking about memes or something. That's a new thing that came with the cringe trait, but he's kind of ruining the moment. Maybe because Ayla hasn't done it in a little while, we could also release a sky lantern right now. So let's see what that looks like. So here she goes. There he goes. I think that's about it. Ayla's getting really sleepy and she needs to pee. And tomorrow morning we have work really early, so I think it's time to head on home. So we got home and Ayla's about to head to bed now. I feel like we did a nice little introduction to the sim and we explored the world a bit. Maybe if I make a next gameplay part, I could work on getting the first tenants in this apartment unit so that we could explore a bit more of the property owner aspect, but I'll just have to think about that. But I think I'm gonna wrap this video up for today. I really hope you enjoyed it and I hope you have a great rest of your day. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye guys!